Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we will be continuing our work in designing a articulating snake for 3D printing. In this video, we will go over how to make the body of the snake. In order to do so, the first thing that we'll need to do is go back to our code blocks where we previously made the head of our snake. Here we can see that we have all of the commands needed to create the head of the snake, and if we just hit play, it'll go through all of those commands. Now, the first thing that we will need to do in order to make the body of our snake is to drag in a create new object tag. This is because we want the body of the snake to be a separate object from the head, so no changes that we make when we're designing the body affect the head. Next, I will drag in the round roof shape. This will be the base that I use for the body. After that, I will move the body to the x coordinate 0, the y coordinate 0, and the z coordinate 5. Next, we'll begin working on the hinges and joints, we'll work on the hinge, just like we did on the head. In order to do so, we will drag in another box. We'll click on this gray circle in order to change it from a solid shape into a hole. We'll click on this arrow so that we can change the width of the box to 6, the length of the box to 6, and the height of the box to 8. After that, we can drag in a move command. We'll move this hole so that the x coordinate is 0, the y coordinate is 7, and the z coordinate is 2.5. Then we can drag in a create group command so that we remove this box from our body base. After that, we'll add in a pin. In order to do so, we will drag in a cylinder. We'll click on this arrow so that we can change the radius to 1.1125. We will also change the height to 6. After that, we'll drag in a rotate command, and we want it to rotate 90 degrees, but we want it to rotate around the y-axis. After that, we'll drag in a move command, and we'll move that pin to the x coordinate 0, y coordinate 8, and the z coordinate 2.5. After that, I can drag in a create group command, and we can hit play in order to check our work. First, we're going to create the head, the eyes, and that little hinge. Here's our body, and there's our hinge, just like on the body. But now we will need to create a link that connects the body to the head and connects other body pieces to each other. In order to do this, we will begin by dragging in a box. This box we will want to leave solid, but we will want to change the width to 5, the length to 5, and the height to 5 as well. After this, we will move our box, and we will be moving it to the x coordinate 0, the y coordinate negative 12.5, and the z coordinate 2.5. Now we will drag in a cylinder shape, which we will change the radius of to 2.5, and the height we will change to 5. we will move this cylinder. The x-coordinate will stay 0, the y-coordinate will be -15, and the z-coordinate will be 2.5. We will then rotate our cylinder, and we'll rotate it 90 degrees on the y-axis. Finally, we will drag in another cylinder. However, this cylinder we will set to be a hole, so it removes from our shape. This hole, we will set the radius to be 1.5 and the height to be 5. We will then drag in a rotate command, and we are going to rotate this around the y-axis by 90 degrees. Next, we'll drag in a move command, and we will move this hole to the x-coordinate 0, the y-coordinate -15, and the z-coordinate 2.5, same as this cylinder above. Finally, we will drag in the Create Group tab once more. Now, if we hit play, we can double check our work. Here we are creating the head of the snake, the eyes, that hinge on the body, moving it out of the way, creating our body, the hinge for our body, and now making that connecting joint. If we zoom in, we can see that it is lined up perfectly. This little link goes around this hinge, but nothing is touching, so our part will be able to move flexibly. Great. Now we can move on to the next step. For our next step, we will have to drag in the copy command. This is so that we copy this body part. Next, we'll drag in a move command. And we will set the move to 23. Now, if I hit fast forward and hit play, we can see that we created a copy of our body that moved back a little bit. I'm going to do this 2 more times by once again dragging in copy, move 23, copy, move 23. And if I hit play with fast forward on once again, so we don't have to watch everything, I've made a number of links for my snake's body. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please consider giving the video a like, and if you'd like to stay updated on future projects of mine, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It goes a long way towards motivating me to make new projects like this one. Thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.